Imagine a future where the boundary between human and machine vanishes. Instead of relying on external devices, phones, computers, or even wearable implants, our minds and bodies would integrate fully with technology. Every neuron could connect to artificial circuits, every muscle reinforced with synthetic fibers, every sense expanded by sensors far beyond natural limits. The process would begin gradually. At first, prosthetics seamlessly linked to the nervous system would outperform biological limbs. Neural implants would replace external computers, allowing instant access to information and communication. Over time, more people would upgrade, replacing fragile biological parts with durable, adaptable, and self-repairing machines. Eventually, the option would emerge to upload consciousness directly into synthetic bodies, immortality through integration. The impact on medicine would be profound. Diseases like cancer, Alzheimer's, or paralysis could be erased when organic tissue is replaced with incorruptible machine systems. The frailty of aging would disappear, replaced by bodies that regenerate, adapt, and endure. For many, death itself would no longer feel inevitable, but a choice. But the transformation would raise deep ethical and cultural questions. What does it mean to be human when the body is no longer flesh, when thoughts are processed partly or entirely by silicon and quantum circuits? Would someone who has replaced every cell still be considered human, or a new species altogether? Society would fracture along these lines. Some would embrace full integration, becoming post-humans who live in virtual realities, control multiple robotic forms, or exist as streams of consciousness traveling between networks. Others would resist, holding tightly to organic life, valuing mortality and the authenticity of imperfection. Conflict between naturals and merged might arise, not unlike past divisions of class or culture. Economics would transform too. Labor could be carried out by enhanced humans capable of endless focus and strength. Entire industries might collapse as biology-dependent needs, food, sleep, shelter, fade for the fully merged. Energy and data would replace agriculture as the foundations of survival. Wealth might concentrate among those who control servers, power grids, and processing hubs. Culturally, art and creativity would evolve into new forms. Merged humans could paint with light, compose symphonies across frequencies imperceptible to biological ears, or even create experiences that blend physical and digital reality seamlessly. Yet, the question of originality would linger. Is machine-augmented creativity still human art, or something else entirely? Philosophy would confront perhaps its greatest challenge. If consciousness can be copied, stored, and transferred, then individuality itself becomes unstable. Are you still you if your mind is backed up and restored into a different body? If multiple versions of you exist at once, which is real? For the first time, identity would be fluid, no longer bound by the limits of biology. There are dangers too. Hacking could become literal possession. If human thought merges with networks, then vulnerabilities could lead to manipulation, surveillance, or loss of free will. The struggle for privacy and autonomy would define this new age just as much as the struggle for survival defined the old. Ultimately, merging completely with machines could mean two futures. In one, humanity transcends limits, creating beings of unimaginable power, creativity, and endurance, shepherds of the universe itself. In the other, humanity loses itself, dissolving into the machinery it created until the word human has no meaning at all. It would not simply be a technological revolution, but an existential one. The moment when humanity decides whether to remain itself or become something entirely new.